I am almost 44 years old, you guys, and I have tried so many hack skincare tips over the years, and I finally found many things that I incorporated in my routine in the last 20 years to make my skin better now than it was in my 20s. No joke, no gimmicks. This is what my skin looks like. I've got some dark circles, I've got a little pigmentation issues here, but overall my skin's pretty dang good for me being almost 44 years old. Almost. I want to go over 10 ways you can transform your skin routine that have worked for me over the years and have given me better skin now than when I was in my 20s. Coming in at number 10 is to double cleanse your skin. I started doing this probably about 15 years ago, and I was afraid of using oil as my pre-cleanse because I didn't want to break out. I thought it was going to clog my pores. You guys, it did the exact opposite. Double cleansing my skin with an oil first to remove all of the makeup impurities out of my skin has helped my skin to stay hydrated and not strip it. Before that, what I was doing was using a really harsh cleanser, a foaming one that really cleansed my skin, but what happened, it would strip it of all its oils and my skin would overproduce and then I would start breaking out. My skin would be red and irritated. But now that I double cleanse with an oil first and then a gentle cleanser after, life-changing. Transform my skin. It's not broken out. I don't break out as much anymore. It's not as irritated. It doesn't feel dry. It feels very soft and supple. It's incredible what double cleansing would do. Definitely recommend it. Number 9 is I exfoliate my lips gently by doing a DIY scrub of honey and sugar. This is so easy, so effective, you guys. You just take a spoonful of honey, a spoonful of sugar, mix it together, and it gives you this natural exfoliant that's antimicrobial. It's hydrating for the skin. It's super cheap and easy. I've been doing this every winter and it starts to slough off my dead skin, and I notice that my lips aren't as dry as they used to be. Life-changing in how soft and supple my lips are. I feel like I'm saying the word supple a lot in this video. It's kind of a creepy word, right? I'm sorry. Then coming in at number 8 is to take care of your nutrition. You guys, I know this is kind of, everyone's like, well, that's a no-brainer. No, you will. Over the last several years, I've struggled with weight my whole life. I've been very transparent on this channel about that. But over the years, I've done various things to try to get weight off, but also get my health better. Some of the things I've done is like cutting out gluten, sugar, which is hard. It's my weak point, you guys. I love sugar so much. But I noticed when I cut back on sugar, I cut out gluten, I don't have dairy, I clean up my diet, my skin looks so much better. Like, life-changing, you guys. And even when I cut back on coffee and I drink green tea or drink water instead, I notice my skin is not as inflamed, it's not broken out, it's more hydrated, more supple. And then another thing I've done is incorporated additional supplements into my routine. Earlier this year, I met with my business coach, John. Hi, John. And he introduced me to a supplemental drink called AG1. So I started purchasing that earlier this year because he had it. He was like, I really think you should try this, Marlena. It would be great for your immune system. Has lots of minerals and supplements to really help your overall health, your energy. And he had one there and I was like, okay, let me try it. I'm not a fan of drinks usually because they taste like grass or something like that. This doesn't. It's actually a little bit sweet. It tastes a little bit like pineapple to me. And I tried it. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty good. He was like, right? So I started buying it and they had these little travel packets that I could take in my purse. When I travel, I throw them in there and I would use that. And I got my husband on it. He started using it. Fast forward to now, that's what I've been incorporating in my daily routine. In the morning, I drink a glass of that. I take one of my travel packs. I mix it in with 8 to 12 ounces of water. I shake it up and I drink that in the morning. And what I've noticed is that my skin is clearer. I don't feel as bloated in the morning. My skin is brighter. Even my hair, I don't know if you guys have noticed, my hair is a little bit softer now too, and it's a little bit more shiny. I was kind of, even today, I was like, wow, my hair is actually really shiny, and I haven't really changed anything in my hair care routine, so I think it's the AG1. So I'm so grateful to them. They are actually sponsoring today's video. Before I ever took on this sponsorship with you guys, I promise I actually bought this with my own money for many, many months, thanks to my coach, John. Hi, John. And I've really been enjoying it. And even my husband has been on it too. So we both take it now every day. And I do feel a difference now that I started taking it. So some of the benefits, they say it has 75 minerals and nutrients in your system. It's supposed to be a nutrition supplement. So that's what I do is I just mix it up, drink it in the morning. I wait an hour or so before I have my coffee and something to eat. And I really have noticed that my stomach is calmed down. I don't have as much stomach upset. I won't get into it because it's a little TMI, you guys, but I have noticed a difference. So I'm really grateful for them for supporting this video. I'll put a link below if you guys want to check them out. I'll have all of that information down there so you guys can do your own research, but I swear I've been using this on my own, purchased it for many, many months before I signed on to do the sponsorship with them. So I'm so grateful. Thank you, AG1, for sponsoring today's video. Number 7 is to use a face mask weekly. Now, there's a ton of different masks out there, you guys. There's ones that have like pumpkin enzyme. There's clay ones if you need to get oil, if you feel like your pores are congested. There's hydrating masks. There's all sorts of masks out there that do a variety of different things. I'll list below a few of my favorite ones, but I've noticed when I started doing a face mask once each week, I feel like my skin is much brighter. It's glowing. It's not as red. I don't break out as often. I personally use the SkinCeuticals one. It comes in the packet. They are really expensive, you guys, but I think they work amazing for hydrating my skin. They're my go-to thing whenever my face is really dry or dehydrated, or I just need a little zhuzhing. Face masks are incredible. Don't underestimate a good face mask, you guys. It's like giving yourself a spa treatment. I put on my robe, I put on some music. Sometimes I'll put them on when I'm taking a bath, and it's like this ritual for me. So it's de-stressing, it's calming, it's a nice luxurious ritual for myself, but it also works amazing for my skin. Number 6 is to clean your phone every night. I know this is so not skincare routine related, but I swear it's made a difference, you guys. So I started breaking out quite a bit on my cheek here, especially on my right-hand side. It took me forever to figure this out. I was like, why am I breaking out on my cheek? And I realized that it was because of my phone. So if I didn't clean my phone and disinfect it, I was putting it on my face and I would break out right here on my skin. So what I do is I keep these wipes in my nightstand every single night. Every night. It's my routine. Right before I go to bed, I wipe down my phone really good, the back, the front, the sides. I even sometimes wipe down the cord. I make sure it's nice and disinfected every day. So that way, if I'm holding it up to my face, I'm not breaking out and getting bacteria on my face. Number 5 is to add vitamin C to your routine. I've talked about this in videos in the past, you guys. I will say it till the day I die. Vitamin C is incredible in your routine in getting rid of hyperpigmentation, helping bring antioxidants to your skin, brightening it, adding glow to the skin. There's so many benefits of having vitamin C, a good quality vitamin C. Don't cheap out on this. This is the one area I say, spend some good money, get a quality vitamin C. I use this every single morning after I cleanse my face, put a little vitamin C on, and then my moisturizer on top. And I've noticed so much difference in my pigmentation. I don't know if you guys can see. I mean, I still have some that I've struggled with since I got pregnant and gave birth. I kind of got a lot of pigmentation, but over time, I really do notice my pigment spots are starting to fade, literally by just incorporating vitamin C. Number 4 is kind of a new one for me. It's incorporating face devices. Now, there's a ton of face devices out there. I've been testing a lot, especially over the last year, because they are really popular now. But one that I've been interested in is this one by Blue Mean. They are not sponsoring this video, by the way, you guys. I genuinely love this product. It has transformed my skin in tightening my jawline. I don't know if you guys have noticed. My photographer noticed it. Day in Dallas. Hi, Day in Dallas. I did a photo shoot with them this summer. They're like, what is going on with your skin? They're like, you have the chiseled jawline. I was like, I think it's the face devices I've been using this year. So I've been using this one that has it vibrating and it has red light therapy in there, and I run it all across my skin, and you guys, it has tightened my jawline, my neck, it's lifted my skin. I don't know what kind of magic this thing does, but it actually works really, really well. So there's a ton of different devices out there. You guys can research which ones you want. I'll link to the one below if you're interested. Check out which ones. There's a lot. There's ones that are like for tightening. There's some that's for like, there's low-level lasers for getting rid of hair and pigmentation. There's a lot of different ones out there, but this one specifically I really like because it's really tightened my jawline and has helped my skin stay firm and supple. I said it again. Number 3 is adding lactic acid or glycolic acid to your routine. I've talked about this in the past before, you guys, but the one I'm really loving right now is actually lactic acid. I started using this serum by Sunday Riley. It's incredible. The reason I've noticed a huge difference in my skin is the pigmentation, less acne, smoother, it's brighter. You guys, it has been transforming using lactic acid in my skin or glycolic acid. There's a glycolic toner by The Ordinary that I love as well, but having some sort of acid in your routine, even if it's just once a week, I use it 2 to 3 times a week, which can be a lot if you have sensitive skin. But I've been using acids for a really long time, so my skin is like, yes, bring it on, baby. But even once a week, you guys, transformed my skin. I swear by lactic acid or glycolic so much, but what acids do is it naturally exfoliates your skin. So it unclogs your pores, it gets rid of pigmentation, it brightens the skin, it helps with cell turnover, a lot of great things that acids do. So start off with a low level one. Lactic acid is my favorite for beginners because it's not as harsh, but it's still really, really effective. And then coming in at number 1, you guys won't be surprised because I preach this all the time in my skincare routine, is add tretinoin to your skincare routine. You will thank me later. I started using tretinoin when I was 28 years old. I'm now almost 44. That's a really long time, you guys. And everyone's like, oh, she's had like facelifts, this or that. No, I haven't. Tretinoin transformed my skin, you guys. Now, I will say when you first start using it, it is rough on your skin. It will cause redness. It can cause you to break out because your skin's not used to it. So I will say start with the lowest dosage possible. See your dermatologist. Go to a doctor and ask them, for one, can you use tretinoin? Is it safe for you specifically? And can they get you a prescription of it? Because if you can get a prescription, that's the best form because it's pure tretinoin. So what I do is I started when I was 28 using it just once a week. And I would use it at night, put lots of moisturizer on top because it will dry out your skin. And then over time, after a month or two, I then went up to twice a week. And then a couple months later, I went to 3 times a week. And that's where I'm at now, is 3 times a week. I use tretinoin at night after I cleanse and underneath my moisturizer. And I started increasing the dosage. So I started off with like really, really small, like 0.025 or something like that, lowest dosage. And over the years, I've increased where I'm at a 0.1% now. And it's definitely, I've seen a difference in my skin, my cell turnover, pigmentation, texture. My pores are smaller. People say that your pores can't shrink. My pores have shrunk. I don't believe that BS. My pores were much bigger in my 20s than what I am now, and I really do believe it's from tretinoin. So it's life-changing, you guys. If I could pick the top thing from this list, that's why it's number 1, is tretinoin, life-changing. So anyways, I hope that helps you guys in all of these tips that you can do to transform your skin. You don't have to do really expensive treatments or surgeries or anything like that. Just do these little steps throughout your routine and start, in your late 20s, early 30s. So by the time you get to my age and above, your skin will age as gracefully as possible. That's our goal. So have a great one, you guys. Don't forget to click on the description box below if you want to check out AG1 and try it for yourself. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.